Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to Unique Inspirations with who? Me, Trina. Welcome, everybody. It is Saturday. Welcome, Vivian. Welcome, Marcia. How are you ladies doing? Make sure you have done your affirmations. If you have not done your affirmations, make sure you take time now, like right now, and start doing your affirmations. Make sure that you hit that thumbs up. So, how's everybody been doing? Oh my goodness, I've been up since like 6:40 this morning because I had to like work this morning. But thank God. Thank God. I thank God for my job. And then worked all day, cooked dinner. I cooked dinner tonight. So it was nice. So since I get off earlier on Saturdays than I do throughout the week, it's easier for me to just throw something together or make them something. So usually, especially on Sundays, I like to cook with them on Sundays, or for them, I shall say. Sometimes we all be up in there. But anyways, so how has everyone been today? If you're just coming in, once again, make sure you hit that thumbs up. All right. If you're watching this on replay, thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and share if you have not done so. So, of course, I want to make some plans. Of course, it's today we're going to talk about character. But I'm just going to do some quick announcements real quick. However, I do want to plan something for the month of April to have another guest on here. So I'm going to be working on that. Thumbs up. I hope that it works. I hope that, I can get somebody for you guys, because I know a lot of interesting people, amazing individuals who y'all, they are amazing people. And that's exactly why they're in my lives. How are you, Marcia? Marcia says 6:40. It's late for me. I jumped up around 5. Just have it. Oh, Marcia, like my mom was an early bird too. But oh my goodness. I can't do it. Oh, I don't like the mornings. I was good to go on the first child. She slept through the night like the second week she got home. This one, the baby, the 3-year-old, she gave me a run for my money. She was like, lady, you ain't never go sleep. Because if she was not sleeping because she wasn't feeding, I was pumping. So when she was asleep, I was pumping. And it's like, soon as I finish pumping and get ready to get myself settled, there she is. She's up ready to eat again. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like y'all, but it was beautiful. It was beautiful. I'll do it all over again. Yes, Marcia. And you know what? That is something that she would be saying. Well, you just don't know. Me and Miss Marcia, we old school. I could hear her saying that. Those exact words. But I love it. I love it. Love it, love it. Nothing wrong with that. My glasses are so dirty. But I'm not going to complain. At least I have some, right? Even though I can barely see out of them, I need a new prescription. I definitely need a new prescription. So, oh, and today I want to do a big shout out to my niece, Ronlesia. She turned 15 today. So I want to say happy birthday, Ronlesia. Auntie loves you. Many more, many more. And you're growing up so fast. Slow down. I love you. We can't have you as babies again, but you're always going to be our baby. But I love you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Auntie loves you. So, yes. Vivian says she's not a morning person either. I know, Vivian, it's hard, and especially when you start having babies. and they want to be up all night long. So thank you, Vivian. Thank you, Marsha. But I wanted to do character tonight, y'all, because of course y'all saw the little posting that I had on there that says our character is who we are when no one is looking. I believe that's a big, big, big importance to know is how you are. Hey, Stacy, welcome. Make sure you set your affirmations. But yeah, so who we are or who we portray ourselves to be in the real out here in public, right? Who we show who we are. Now, what happens is, are we that same person when we're not around that person or individuals? Or are we portraying to be something that we're not? Now, when I say that, what I'm saying is because I'm the same person when I'm around people. When I'm at home, my character is a little bit more relaxed. Who I'm gonna enjoy? I ain't got nobody. Besides, I got my kids. They always enjoy me. But nevertheless, what I'm saying is grown folk talk, grown folk conversation, stuff like that. Okay. Maybe wine night with the girls or something. I don't do all that, but I would love to, but maybe I just don't have enough time to. But that's neither here nor there. What I am trying to get to is to let y'all know that who we portray to be on the outside, we can always be different on the inside. And when I say different, that does not have to necessarily mean be a bad thing. That can mean, because like me, I'm very, I love people. So when I'm out, I like to conversate. I like to be involved, and just enjoy myself and learn people and different things, cultures, activities, whatever it is. So when I'm at home, it's almost like I like to be more, sedate. I'm more quiet, because I ain't got nobody to talk to. But I'm quiet and I tend to think more and my mind is a lot clearer. So I do like that about me. But however, when I say being that person behind closed doors, that means if I was talking to myself, I wouldn't have a different conversation with myself than I would with you. So if you are one way out in the public's eyes, are you portraying that behind closed doors? Another thing is, far as how you are being portrayed when you already know that it's already something different. So let's take it for example, okay? I'm using me again as an example. If I was to sit here in Unique Inspirations and I'm talking and I'm giving all this guidance, but I'm not receiving that back, I'm not giving that back to myself, like I'm just putting it out there, but I'm not partaking in it, that's not fair. That's just not, to me, it's just not fair. So that's why I always do whatever I tell you guys, hey, let's do this exercise. Like, my thing for up into May is I want to have some nice legs by May. So I've been trying to get me some squats in. Now this week coming up, I got to make sure that I try and do something to challenge myself. I need to learn how to make this banana pudding. This banana bread. I don't know why I keep saying banana pudding, because it was more of a pudding base. But anyways, I need to learn how to make this banana bread. So what I put out is what I am also getting in. And what I am getting in from you guys, I am also putting out. So guys, stay within your character. Do not change for nothing and nobody. If you feel like you are the most happiest person when you are smiling and you're around people that just always got to be like, why are you always smiling? Oh, I don't want to see your face again because you just come in here smiling. And some people be really serious about that. And not even on a judgment zone. People are really like that. And it's sad because they don't want to feel the joy or see the joy of anyone else. So sometimes they have to go outside their character depending on where they're at and what they're doing. Let me go here to the chat because I see it was moving. Marcia says, by character changes some when I am at home, more laid back and relaxed, but I am usually very upbeat in the public. That's me too, Marcia. Exactly. 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 That is so me. But yes, so it's always good to be that same person, because when you are trying to have, especially when you're influencing other people, we're learning all these things together about ourselves, and then we want to make sure that we're doing them, because when we get out there in the public, we want to be able to share them, right? It's to be able to bless somebody else with great knowledge, a great perception at life. So keep into your character. And when I say keep into your character, that also means keep into who you are. Okay. Don't try to be one way here, one way there. I get that we all have to make certain arrangements or certain adjustments because our workplace or the home, but no matter what, you're still going to be known as that same person. So when I pass away, I'm just saying, people go always say, I remember Trina, she was loud. She was loud, and she was sometimes kind of goofy. But she was funny, but she was always so kind. I think that's what people would say about me if I was to pass away. But I don't want people to have all these mixed. Well, you know what? Trina was, girl, she was so quiet around me. She ain't say nothing, like she was just she just sat there. Just look at, don't, if somebody tell you I was just sitting there quiet, they was lying to you. I'm just saying they was lying to you. You already know. If y'all know me, you know I'm loud. And as some people would say, country. And that's fine too. I will accept that. Thank you. But I am me. I have always been me. And I have always treated people the way I wanted to be treated. Now, sometimes I can get a little fly with my mouth, and I get it. And I've worked over there on that for years. And I have learned how to use my certain words instead of making people feel and like insulting someone. I try to talk to them to where it's not going to decrease, the what the issue, but it's going to let them understand, like, I'm not going to stand for that. So, don't change who you are. Whoever you are behind that closed door, and yes, I'm saying it again, whoever you are behind that closed door, show it. And you know what? The only way that you're going to actually be able to fix it, if you think there's issues like, oh no, I shy away because there's so many things about me that I don't like, but you can't really list them. You just know it's just some things. Be who you are, because when you go out into the public will let you know. And you can say, well, I love this about me. Or you can say, you know what? I really probably do need to change that. So bring out your character, because then you'll know what boundaries that are set in different areas and environments and atmospheres that you're in. It's more than just, oh, well, I got to go over here, so I'm going to act this way. You might be a little bit more reserved. You might be a little bit more late, pushed away or whatever, but they'll know that you're still being who you are. You just have to do it in a different way. Because if I went to work the way I am and I got all them people around me, they'll fire me just because they saying that I talk too much. Not because telling people's business, but just talking to people, enjoying conversation, So that's my issue. That's my issue. Just making sure people are smiling. I don't want to be walking around 50,000 people and they looking like another old sorry day here at the workplace. Let's just make a cheer and say, we are at the workplace today. Yeah, we are at the workplace today. And then somebody else might have to take off and say, it might not be what we want. Hey, but God sure gave us something. Hey, my bills will get paid. Hey. So, y'all, let's try to focus and stay on that and understand that we are individual people who are still learning. But don't cheat yourself, because when you cheat yourself, you're cheating the world. And you don't want to cheat the world, because you have to find your way through here, and you don't want to have to work harder than what you have to. So just stay positive, stay motivated. That's why it's great to, go on to some channels, some YouTube channels, and they have a lot of good inspirational, like for sleeping, for just the day to begin your day, something to start you, to get you motivated, to make you understand what you are worth. And not only just with the meditation of the words, you get to hear the scripture. You get to hear scripture, and you'll get to follow along if that's what you choose to do. But it's not even so much of that. If you're not a believer, and whatever it is, you could still go on there and get something out of it, because it's going to talk about how great you are. You know what I mean? It's going to let you know from the core that you can be courageous. You can. Some of us are just scared to, because we're going to be so scared about what people criticizing, and people's judgment, which you have to understand one more time, and it's going to be more and more and more of these times. Nobody can judge you. Nobody can judge you. The only person that can judge you is the higher power. Okay, to me, that's Lord Jesus Christ. And whatever you believe, that's what you believe. But I'm just saying, can't nobody judge you. And we should not be judging anyone else. So if you think that you're being judged, just know I can shake that off, because this is who I am. You know what I mean? And if they're judging you, they can't change you. They can't change you. But like I said, we don't know what's acceptable and what's not, because people are different boundaries, different environments. I get it. But we can't be judging each other. We just cannot do that. We should not be doing that. It's not fair, because every individual is different. That's why they call us individuals. They call us humans too. I know, because somebody go say something about that. Yes, they call us humans, and we're called so many other things. So I mean, we don't know what we is. Hell, we just people. See, that's another thing they told us. They told us we was peoples. They told us we was humans. They told us we was spirits. They done told us we've been some whole lot of things. What the hell are we? Y'all, that got me confused right now. Now I'm thinking, what are we? I know I'm a child of God. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to just say I'm a child of God. And I guess that just makes everything much more simpler for me. Okay. But I'm just saying, they got us as individuals, minorities, individuals, Caucasian, white. What are we? But I'm a child of God. That's how I'm going to keep mine. Stacy says, and Marcia, yes, I just saw a few things she forgot to put in. Hopefully she can amend or something, because the submitted them already. Oh, Stacy, it's okay, Stacy. It'll get done. It'll get done. Don't stress yourself out. You got this, girl. You got this, girl. You got this, Stacy. Okay? And it will get fixed. And if it draws in a little bit more time, let me tell you, things happen when they're supposed to happen. Things happen because that's what is supposed to happen. So you know that we here on Unique Inspirations, we're going to be praying for you and hoping for the best for you Stacy. So even if they got to do a little bit amendment, it's okay. If it holds back a little bit more time, that's okay. Because anything can happen in the midst of it. Okay. And so we just want the best. Whatever the situation, however it comes out, it's gonna be the best for you. Okay. We love you. Hugs. Stacy says Marsha 3 for the next month. Oh, okay. Yes, Marsha. Some people go into character to play games. I believe that. And Marsha, you know what? I've seen it. Oh, I don't know why I put because I wanted to look at. I have seen that. And that is that, you know what? That's what I think really upsets me. That one thing that upsets me is when people are being mistreated. Another thing that upsets me is when people have to put on a facade of who they are. You know what I mean? Like if I'm gonna get on here, y'all see I'm crazy. I'm crazy, crazy, but not crazy far as doing stupid things or, anything of that nature. I'm just saying I'm just funny, silly, whatever you want to call it. But the thing about it is, that's what I love when I was thinking about this channel. Bring people that are going to be true. And that's what God has done for me. You're on here, I get to know, like, hey, if Miss Marsha say that, she's serious. If Stacy says that, she's serious. If Vivian say that, she's serious. Like, it's certain one of y'all that I know when you come on here, you mean business, or you meant what you said, or I know I already picked up the language if you're just joking and stuff like that. But yes, it's sad that people have to really put on something to make and play games. It's ridiculous. And because that makes no respect for them, and I feel like it's no respect that they're giving, and it's not any respect that should be in that environment. It's just very disrespectful. But you said something yesterday, Marsha, about games, somebody playing games. You said that yesterday. Oh, I don't remember on what part we were talking about. I'm gonna have to go back. Now I'm curious. Hell. So, but yes, Marsha, I definitely understand that part. I definitely understand that part. That's crazy. Stacy says, I appreciate you guys talking me through it. Stacy, that's what we're here for. That is what we're here for. And it's not for people to, people could talk about whatever they want here. And it should be to where people have respect, to where it's not all over the world by the time it's done. Now, however, because this is a live broadcast, we are here to support you. And the thing about it is, if people are on here and they're not on here to support you, then so be it, because they'll have something for them. And that has nothing to do with us. You know what I mean? What we want to do is we want to build a good foundation, a good structure, because here, what is on Unique Inspiration stays on Unique Inspirations. Millions of people are going to see it. I'm not saying that it's going to get out there, but just have respect for the person that is being kind enough to share some of the things that they're going through. Have compassion, have respect. So that's what I hope for. That's what I want from Unique Inspirations. So I appreciate the fact that you can get on here and you can talk to us. And I take big risks too when I have to get on here, and because I want y'all to see, because to me, let me just say this, and I'm keeping it real. I've seen so many different shows on YouTube. And to me, people start out one way, but then they end up another way. And at the sole core of it is, just say for instance, for me, when y'all met me, you met me on the Hermit's Corner. and you met me on Coffee Talk Live. Well, that's how y'all knew I was, first of all, how I was loud. But nobody knew what I was capable of doing. They just saw loud Trina that was funny and she cussed and she was just herself. She was real, because I would have been that same way if we were sitting in a room together, and we had an audience. I would be that same person. I don't know how to be nobody else but myself. But neither here nor there. What I'm trying to get to is people have to have a form. They don't have to. It would be nice. Let me say that. It would be nice if people had the attitude of just staying positive, pulling together, helping one another through things. You know what I'm saying? And that's, for one, staying within your character. If you people are walking around saying, I want to be, a vocalist, a vocalist healer or something. Well, they got to go out there and do their vocalist healing, and they have to mean what they say and say what they mean. You can't just be out there. You got to, anyway, it's just a form of respect. So I am going, and like I said, I take risk every day, but I just want people to know that there is something real out there. I'm not saying, I don't want to get it twisted. I'm not saying that everybody else that's out there that's doing whatever they're doing is fake. I'm not saying that. But what I have come across that's different from my show is I don't feel like I have to dress up, glam up, and all that other kind of stuff and change who I am because of an audience. And I'm not going to change who I am because of an audience. If they don't like who I am, and hey, so be it. You don't have to come here. It's like how you go talk about being a Christian. And yeah, I'm a believer. I'm a Christian. I'm a believer, and I'm very proud of that. But I'm imperfect, just like everybody else. And that's what I want people to see. Just because people are Christians, that does not make them perfect people. We live lives just like everybody else. We go through things just like everybody else. Now, however, we may handle them a little bit different, but we still go through the same things. We still want and desire and crave some of the same things. But people want to look at Christians and say, oh, they got to be, how she go be Christian? Christians are not perfect people. We're not. We're just like everybody else. So I just want people to have respect for one another when they come on here for unique inspirations, and just know, like, nobody wants to hear about the good stuff. This is the good stuff to me. But if you go out there and talk about who's beating somebody up beside the head, they're going to be in for that. But you know what? I am, like I said, by the end of April, I do want to get another guest on here. The person of mine that I'm thinking about, y'all would really, really, really enjoy this person. So, very knowledgeable. But anyways, y'all, please stay within your character. Please. People, I don't have to pretend like who I'm not, who I am, who I want. No, I'm Trina. And I've always been Trina. And that's the one thing that I love about me. Now, what you probably wanted me to be, or what you portray, because people can portray you, and y'all listen to me, people can portray you in a way they want to portray you, and it has nothing to do with who you are, because they see a bigger picture, and they're not really taking it and looking at the person you really are. They are making you who they want you to be based off some of your character and personality. Stacy says people pretending to be something they are not. That's true, Stacy. Marcia says, you are welcome, Stacy. We are here to share our experience with others, and you do the same. Yes. Marcia says, Trina, I met you on Herxetia, and I think someone put your info to subscribe to. Stacy says, and we love Trina just the way you are. Thank you, Stacy. I love me just the way I am. And if I got flaws that's gonna, interfere with others' welfare, I definitely want that to be known, so I can fix that. We got to take accountability. Remember months ago we was talking about accountability. You know. Thank you, Marcia. Thank you. I love it. He is so sweet. He is so sweet. I hope God have like a really good wife for him, because I don't even know him personally. I'm like way in Texas and he way over in California. But it's just like I have like a little connection with him in some sense. Like, like I guess that's why I see why, Sonia is like, hey, that's my little bro. I can get it, because for me, he would be like a little brother to me, because I'm not old enough to be his mom. But I am old enough to be an older sister. And I just feel like he has grown so much. He has grown so much. And you know what? I love the way how he has blended his ideas into his show and doing certain things certain ways. And I've seen him come out like blossom. I've really seen him blossom. And sometimes I'll go on his show. It's during the day and I'll be working, but sometimes I'll be on there. I might not say hey or nothing because I just have to turn it on so I can listen, because I got a whole bunch of stuff I got to enter. But the thing about it is he has blossomed so much. And I want to do a collab with him. And I know he was like, Trina, we can get together, because I would really like to do a collab with him. To me, he's a very special gentleman. And he's a sweet, kind person. And so he's just got that personality. He can just be who he is. And I love that. And he's working on that shyness. And I love, because I know when I first started watching him, he was so shy, and I'm like, no, put some more into it. Put some more into it, But he has blossomed and he's growing, and I think he's really finding himself too. So Jay, if you get to watch this, just know that your big sister over here, TT, or whatever you want to call me, is very proud of you and your growth. So, okay, well, I'm gonna get off Jay because he probably like, okay, that's probably enough. But anyways, yes, Vivian, yeah, he is. He's such a sweetheart. Yes, he does have a beautiful soul, Stacy. He really does. He really does. But anywho, ladies, just stay. I wanted to just talk about staying into character tonight, and how, we don't have to portray who we are behind closed doors, from who we are in the public's eye. Be honest with yourself so you can be honest with others, and others can hopefully eventually feel comfortable around you enough to be open and honest with you. And that's just how it starts. It starts by us being able to trust one another. And it is hard to trust people. I get it. It's very hard. But we have to look in the aspect of saying that we have to at least give them a chance. And I think if we say we're giving somebody a chance, that is giving somebody your trust. So it's okay. It's really okay. Because once that person, you make the decision, you are in control of how long you want to deal with something, who you want to be around. That's up to you. You know what I mean? Nobody can make those decisions for you. So you have to make the decision if you want to be happy, if you want to be sad, if you want to, whatever it is that you want to be. Okay. But I'm hoping and praying that you want to succeed and you want to be happy, and people around you to see the growth, and they help you grow as you're growing, and to be there and support you and say, hey, you know what? I know right now, because I know who she is and I know she's not going to play out a character. Since she's at the office today, I want to do X, Y, and Z. Or it might be the opposite. Oh my goodness, no, I want to do something crazy for her. So I got to wait for her to get off work. Because I know if I did that, that girl be jumping all around them people's office and get fired. So I got to wait till after she get off work. But that's what we should be doing. And that's regardless if we're women, men, whatever, we just need to do it. What you say, Marsha says stuff. She said, TT cracked me up. Well, Marsha, I don't know, Marsha. It just might be whatever you want to say. You might just say, "Oh no, I'm calling you unique." I don't know. Stacey says yes. He has an Instagram, and Sonya had him twerking on there. I heard. I know. How sweet. But you know what, Marsha? Because this is who I am. Like, Marsha, I have, believe me, I'm not bipolar. But what I'm saying is, I want everybody to see, because this is people. We're like this, all of us. We can get into character. We can do whatever we want to, but keep it real to who you are. Because if I came on here one day and I just sat here and said, "Well, today I want to be very, very professional," because Unique Inspirations is, I'm trying to get it to go to. If I try to get on here being all sedate and doing something different, coming up and make what? Who is that? Y'all know that is fake. That is not me. Now, if I don't give you a forewarning to be like, "Hey, y'all, I'm gonna start working on this head of mine. I'm gonna start," then I will give you the notion, okay? But I'm not just gonna be on here talking about, because that's not me. Everybody know that I might be proper in certain ways, but me just sitting up here like, "And guys, today on Unique Inspirations," that's not me. That's not me. If I did that, baby, I tell you one thing: Unique Inspirations would be shut down right now. Because my sister would say, "Get your ass off there, because you do too much talking and you ain't saying nothing on there. You ain't even being loud. You sitting up there prim and proper. Trina, get your ass." Because she knows, like, my sister knows me and knows that I like to have fun. And sometimes, when I see, she used to get mad, when she would get in trouble with my mom. And there I was, the little sister, always trying to all in her face, trying to play with her, because I didn't want to see my sister sad. I just wanted her to smile and be happy. I knew she got in trouble, but to me it was just like, so what? Let's just smile and have fun anyways. And sometimes she would just look, my sister would just look at me, and I remember those looks that she would give me when she was little, and it would just be like, "All right, come on," and it just did something to me. And so even to this day, like, depending on what the conversation is we're talking about, or what we're talking about, "Go do this for me," or whatever the circumstances is, we still have that sister bond and certain looks, and so neither here nor there. Stay into character, stay who you are. And that's how people are when like at school. Like, I know a lot of people that I went to school with. If I got on here and tried to sit here with a spelling bee book, and they'll know that we're lying. Okay, that's not me. Trina's not gonna have no spelling bee book. If anything, Trina's gonna have books, and she go try to read through them, but she still go ask around the classroom 50,000 questions on what the hell is going on. That was Trina, and loud and talkative. If I had a class with you and I was quiet, it was probably sign language, and I was damn near quiet in that classroom. Okay. So, anyways, I am so happy that you guys came out tonight. I will be back in the morning at 11:30. And I got a message that I have been reading up on, and it is actually very interesting. And I will post it. I'm gonna be up, so I will post a showing for tomorrow by 11:30. So just keep your alerts on. But it'll go up. But I've just been. I'll tell y'all about it tomorrow. So just be ready for our little Sunday gig. Probably about 30 minutes. Just enough to get in, start our Sunday, get you feeling right, feeling good. I might be coming in here like this. Oh, so tired. 11 o'clock. Oh, but no, I'm not going to do that, guys. I'm ready for you guys to get with y'all on tomorrow's show, 11:30. I will post it. And don't forget, we will still have 8:30 p.m. show if you could make that. But till then, make sure you are doing something to challenge yourself, and that you're doing something every day, just even if it's taking 5 minutes to go sit in the shower, close the curtain, lock the bathroom door, and just sit there and just have your moment. But just make sure you're taking some time to yourself, okay? And I want to just say thank you guys for coming in, tuning in. If you're watching this on replay, thank you so much. Make sure you also hit that thumbs up. But until tomorrow morning at 11:30, I will see you guys then, God's willing. Thank you for sharing your evening with me here on Unique Inspirations with who? Trina. All right. Good night, guys.